David McGoldrick, is he okay?
He's been out on the grass this week. The good thing now, Andy, is, well, I've always had, but even more now with Richario involved. Luke Freeman really putting in strong performances Monday to Friday, and obviously, his performance against Millwall. I've got some real good options at the top of the pitch. The skipper coming back into contention. He always has been in contention, but obviously getting starts as well. Mousset introduction on Saturday was key and important to us, and I thought Ollie McBurney, especially late on, led the line superbly well. So as many as I can have as possible to choose, and then obviously the hard part comes with trying to pick the right team to get a result on Sunday.
And is everybody all right post Crystal Palace then? Everybody's
fit and raring to go, and as I've just said there, you do need a bounce of a ball at times, and you do need to stay clear of injuries. And I do think there is sometimes something behind that. The conditioning and the preparation, but at times there is a little bit of luck involved, and that's why I can sympathise with Eddie, because of Brooksy's not played all season. Callum Wilson's been out, Josh King's been out. All their players at various times have been out, so they've never been able to get into any sort of rhythm, any sort of consistency, any sort of flow, and they've had to dig results out, and most certainly they've dug a couple of results out in the last two, which has obviously improved their position, and they'll come to Bramall Lane on Sunday, and they've been to bigger and better places than us and got results, so they'll fancy the chance of getting a result on Sunday.
How much more Premier League streetwise do you feel now you've played everybody, having met them on the first day?
Well, you sometimes run into teams, as I said, that are at full strength. Sometimes, they've got midweek games or Champions League games or Europa League games, and the timing benefits you and timing doesn't benefit you. It all depends when you run into them. You've just seen the Premier League, how closely contested it is, and on any given day anybody can get a result, apart from possibly against one stroke two clubs. So it's the most wide open outside the top two that it's been for a long time, and consistency is key. From an analysis point of view, of course, the work is always being done. I'm not one of those that the second part of the season teams will work you out. These are elite coaches and elite managers in this division, that regardless of you playing on the first day of the season or the last day of the season, will have done their own work and would have devised a plan, strengths and weaknesses to get a result, and we'll do the same against Bournemouth just as much as what I should imagine Eddie and Jason will do against us.
How and why do you think Bournemouth have managed to stay and constantly stay in the Premier League since they came up?
Good recruitment, fabulous recruitment, a plan, a structure, a way of playing, a drive and a determination from the coaches and the management, day in, day out. Good players, and all that adds up. Team as well, and good individuals in there. I think Eddie will be the first to say as well that they've spent wisely, and it's not as if they've not spent anything, but when they have done, they've spent really well. Callum Wilson and Josh King, two outstanding players. We know a lot about Brooksy. We know a lot about Aaron Ramsdale. They've signed young players as well to develop, to coach, and to improve. And they've done that right the way through. And as I said, I think if you look at their results and their league position over the last 3 or 4 years, it's been outstanding, and tipped, I should imagine, every year to struggle and defy the odds. And that has to be set by the manager and his view and his plan and his desire to go again for the next season.